Steve Blake, Xavier Henry at the 2, Mike Dunleavy, Keith Erickson. Alright, I ain't even gonna try to pronounce that one. Welcome to the second game of the 8th seed. I'm a little shocked that this guy has this team starting. I was kind of expecting to go up against, Willis Reed, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Hakeem, Magic Johnson, Jordan, those type of caliber players. But I'll take this. But this definitely doesn't mean I'm going to get the victory. And let's have a warm welcome to KYRIE Irving. And I was looking for a point guard, and I just went out on a limb and I picked some. It was just one pack. I'm going on a limb, man. I'm gonna try to get somebody. I pulled a gold pack, and KYRIE Irving came out of the pack. I was overjoyed, man. He is definitely, without question, welcome to the team. As you can see, he is starting, man. He is definitely the point guard I need. He can dish. He has good ball handling skills. He doesn't get the ball stolen from him a lot, and he has a nice jump shot. He's everything I need in a point guard, and I really don't need a point guard right now. I would really like GP just because GP is my favorite player of all time. GP as in Gary Payton. So he's probably the only person that can start over him. I know you're probably thinking, well, what about Magic? What about Stockman? What is that? Believe it or not, in a video game format for my scheme, KYRIE Irving is probably the best point guard for me. Maybe even over Gary Payton because his jump shot is probably a little bit better than GP's as far as his three-point shot. I'm not sure. I got to check. I don't know the stats on GP right now. But I'm definitely in the mix of trying to get him and trying to get Hakeem Olajuwon. Those two would definitely fit decent in my scheme as Joakim Noah gets a nice dunk right here. But let's talk about who I have on my squad here. I have KYRIE Irving at the 1, Tyreke Evans at the 2. I don't know if you guys know I got Tyreke Evans, but I have Tyreke Evans at the 2. I know some people probably thinking like, no, you started him over Drazen Petrovic, but let me explain. I'm starting him over Drazen Petrovic because Drazen Petrovic is another shooter I can have on the bench for when my second squad comes in. Because if I start Drazen Petrovic and Dennis Scott at the 2 on my starting team, I'm not really going to have that many shooters. Yes, I got Monte Ellis on the bench, but he kind of tends to play point guard a little bit, even though him and Steve Blake get kind of intertwined. Steve Blake being the only bronze player on my team that's starting, that's in the top, not starting, but in the top 12 right now, because I do need that backup point guard as KYRIE Irving gets a nice pass to Kid Gilchrist, and he knocks down a nice jumper. But yeah, so that's kind of my scheme. Drazen Petrovic, I don't have too many. Dennis Scott and Drazen Petrovic are my two best shooters on my team, especially as far as the wingmen. So, I definitely need one of them on the court at all times to spread the field. I'm not being at the field, but to spread the court, because I'm thinking about who I'm going to be going up against. I'm thinking about the later round, so to speak. That's why Dennis Scott, he might stay in the lineup unless I get somebody like a Paul George or a Kevin Durant. I would love to have KYRIE Irving at the 1 or GP, Paul George at the 2, Durant at the 3. At the 4, not sure. I'm not really sure who's going to fit my scheme. Larry Johnson is doing a pretty good job. Larry Johnson does lack a little bit of defense, and he's a little lackey on the rebounds, just a little bit. But besides that, Larry Johnson has been nothing but outstanding as we're going to halftime, and I'm up 13. So that's it. I'm not sure who I wanted it for. I don't know if I want a Tim Duncan type player. I don't know if I want a Dirk Nowitzki type player, even though I'm not that good. I have Dirk on my team, but he doesn't get any burn because I'm not sure how to use Dirk. I mean, I know how to use him a little bit, but I just use other guys better. I don't know, maybe KG or Marcus Gasol might be perfect for that power forward spot, and I'll have Hakeem at the 5 eventually. Hopefully I'll have him at the 5 because he's the most ideal person I would love to have at the 5. So we'll see, man. We still got a long way to go, man. We're in the 8th seed here, second game of the 8th seed, trying to advance. As you can see, I'm up 17, man. I'm up a good amount of points, man. I'm feeling good right here. Of course, it looks like I'm going to get the victory because I not only have the better team than my opponent, I'm also better than my opponent right now. But check out this, man. I'm going to go shoot the free throw for the technical foul because my opponent had a defensive technical foul, and my opponent leaves the game. I was like, okay. It was third quarter. I was like, I could have made this that one video, but I kind of wanted to keep you guys up to date. So I actually have 2 more videos coming up. So, man, but check out this, man. I got 16,683 MT points. I'm not even sure what MT stands for, but MT coins or points right there. As you can see, I'm going to go into the next game, but I want to show you guys something real quick before I go into the next game. As you can see, we got 2 wins right there in the AFC. Check out this, man. I wanted to show you guys my team in full. So look at my full team. Look at the jerseys that I'm using. Grizzlies, I believe that's for home, and Golden State for away. And check out my starting lineup right here: KYRIE IRVING, Tyreke Evans, Dennis Scott, Larry Johnson, and Marcus Gasol. Man, I'm definitely loving this squad. I'm loving the squad, man. Tyreke Evans, he's kind of like my Kobe a little bit. Not quite. He's not. Of course, he's not. I know he's not Kobe. Don't get on me now. But he's kind of the 2 guard. When I need a bucket, he's kind of the guy I go to a little bit as far as the 2 guard. I usually go to him to KYRIE IRVING. You see, I got Steve Blake, Michael K. Gilchrist, KG on it. These are other people that are on the bench. I had Joakim Noah. I decided to put Gortat in the game. I want to give him a try. I haven't tried him out yet, so I'm gonna give him a try. I got Sam Perkins and Monte Ellis. Probably newly acquired Monte Ellis. I don't know if I told you guys that I've had him. So yeah, that's the 12 that's going to be in this game that can switch. Cause look, I got Dirk, Joakim Noah, Kendall Gill is a pretty good shooter. Even Valley, I might put Valley back in the game. David Wingate, Johnny Newman, Howard Eyes. These are people that can get in the game. Maybe not the bronze players, probably with the exception of Steve Blake and maybe Seth Philosha. You know, I don't know if I'm going to start any of them bronze players anytime soon. I'm kind of just keeping them just to keep them. You never know. You never know what I might do. I don't know, do an all something team. I don't know. Maybe if I have the cards, I might do an all whatever team. But but let's check out this, man. Let's check out my next opponent here, man. Got Joakim Noah starting. Got James Harden. Second game. I'm gonna show you guys another game after this because I'm trying to keep you guys up to date. That's the point of this video. I'm not sure if I will ever do this again, as far as have 3 games in one video. But just trying to keep you guys up to date, man. We have a tip off here. My opponent gets the ball. James Harden, man, at the one, so that's nice. My man right here takes a jump shot and knocks it down. I forget who that is right there that he has shooting a jump shot. I believe that's Gerald Henderson, if I'm not mistaken. But right here, Taylor has another wide open jump shot. And he knocks that one down again, man. So Taylor got 5 points early in the game. I got the ball to KYRIE IRVING. He has a wide open jump shot, and I will take that, man. If you give me that with KYRIE IRVING, I will not hesitate to take that shot. I feel comfortable shooting every shot possible with KYRIE IRVING, no matter where he's at. So that is not really good for opponents. As my opponent get the dunk right there. Even if I miss 3-4 times with KYRIE IRVING, I'm gonna try to shoot with him again. He gets a nice pass right there. Larry Johnson, man, on the block, man, that guy's a miracle on the block. I mean, you just give him the ball. You press the shoot button and he just makes it happen. He does. It just seems like he always does the right thing. And he's just. I can't, compliment him enough. If I get the ball to go top, man, his debut in the lineup, coming off the bench, get a nice little 2-pointer right there. And, yeah, but check out this, man. My opponent decides to lead the match. I'm not sure why they left the match, because they're only down 3. I'm assuming that guy had to go somewhere. Because no matter what you do, if you quit the match, or if you win, or something happens, you're going to lose contracts, and you need contracts in this game. I mean, good night, you need contracts in this game, man. But check out this team. 3rd game. If we win this game right here, we get out of the 8th seed. We can go to the 7th seed, man. Rashard Lewis at the power forward. I'm not even sure who that is at the center. But he does have Paul George, Iguodala, and Michael Conley. So that is a problem. Bench not that good. My team is better, as you can see. But let's see what we got here, man. Let's see. I'm going to tell you something, man. This guy was tough, man. I ain't even gonna lie. Like I don't take no opponent lightly. You never know who you're going up against. Dennis Scott starting the game off early with a nice 3-ball right there. I would take that. He has a 98 3-point shot, man. I'm like, whew, that is just beast, man. I will take that all day, man. KYRIE IRVING passing to Dennis Scott again, getting another assist, man. That's 2 assists for KYRIE IRVING and 6 points for Dennis Scott, man. The next play right here, I'm gonna show you guys. Pass it out. My man passes out to Paul George. He knocks down one. He is very ideal for who I would love to have at the 2. I'm thinking of all the players. I know some people are probably thinking, what about Michael Jordan? What about Kobe? And Kobe, yeah, I might have Kobe, but Paul George is a little bit better defender. I believe he's a little bit better defender than Kobe. That's what someone told me. I'm not sure how true that is, and I know Paul George has a better 3 shot than Jordan. So I know people probably thinking like, man, you would start him over Michael Jordan, but it's all about my scheme, because you got to understand who I have to face later on in the rounds if I do advance. I got some knuckleheads to face. I mean, these guys are going to have Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, Michael Jordan, Clyde Drexler, GP, Magic Johnson. I'm going to have shooters. I'm going to have because my one-on-one game is okay, but it's not superb. So I'm going to have shooters And I'm gonna need people that can set nice, decent picks and make good decisions, man, for when I have to play these nuts. I'm more thinking about them opposed to having an all-star team. And I guess you could say an all-star team, but you also have to remember too that this is video game format. This is a video game first. I think a lot of people forget that, man. No matter what, you can be like, oh man, I don't like this about this game, or this that about this game, or this game was this game was that. But you got to remember that this is a video game first, and I have to be prepared. As Larry Johnson gets another dunk, man. He has 16 points in this game, man, and 6 rebounds, kind of flirting with a triple-double. This absolute beast. But I got to remember, man, I got to be able to win the game to the best of my ability, so I can, advance for y'all. I know this scheme might not seem, that. The people that I'm thinking about starting in the scheme might not seem that pretty right now. I understand. But then again, things can change. People change their mind all the time. That's another thing about life. People don't, they forget to accept it. I knocked down 3 ball, bringing within 2 points there, making the score 30-28. But people change their mind all the time. Right here, I take the lead. As you can see, I was down a little bit. I think I was about down 7 or 8 points, but I came back. It was looking a little scary when I was down 7 or 8 points, even though it's still early as I get that block right there. But yeah, in life, man, people change their minds, so it's okay to change your mind sometime and switch things up. But, if I actually do end up getting Jordan or Magic Johnson, I'm not saying that I'm gonna bench him and I'm not gonna play him. They're definitely gonna get some burn. Even though Magic Johnson, his inability to shoot the 3 is I don't know how good that is for me, but we're gonna see. We still got a long way to go as Paul George knocks down a 3 right there, bringing him within 5 points within the game. We're in the third quarter right here, man. Pretty good game, pretty decent game. My opponent gets a dunk. Then again, he got to get that out of here, man. KYRIE Irving with the block. Oh my goodness. Man, I tell you, man, him and Kid Gilchrist, man, they will come back and block that ball, man. Iguodala too. I'm gonna have Iguodala on my team, but Iguodala is definitely someone that would definitely come back and block that ball. I wouldn't mind having Iggy at the 3, but only thing about Iggy, his shot is not consistent. He can knock down a jump shot, but it's just not consistent. But he does everything well, but I can't put him at the 3 over Durant. And I'm not necessarily even thinking about starting Durant because he's on my favorite team and he's my favorite player in the NBA right now. But what he can do just fits my scheme perfectly. So I definitely have to think about that. As my opponent has a nice jump shot before the half, only putting me up 5 points. So we're in the fourth quarter, man. This guy, my team is probably about 7 to 8 ticks better than his. Probably that's what I would say. Being though he has a lot of bronze players, but he's still hanging in the game. Tyreek Evans hit the nice 3-pointer right there, making me up 8 points. Next play right here, KYRIE Irving finds a wide open jumper. He tries to knock it down. It's unsuccessful. Larry Johnson on the offensive rebound. He gets a putback, man. He's always Larry Johnson's always kind of there when you need me, man. And this is why you kind of got to have a decent team before you. It's hard to win with a lot of bronze players when you're playing my team. It's very difficult because of the players your other opponent is probably gonna have. I've done it before. You guys saw me do it on the Xbox 360, but it is quite difficult, man. And this guy, he's staying within the range. He's playing a good game. He's not playing a bad game, but I'm not playing the best game either. But it's like I'm getting buckets that I probably wouldn't get if he had a little bit better team, only because my team is a little bit better than his, as he is within 1 point. So now I got to be a little bit smarter. Tyreek Evans right here knocking down the jump shot. I'm having faith in his shot where he's wide open, man, and that puts me up 3. Tyreek Evans again, 15 points on the night, gets a nice layup right there, man, putting me up 5. I will take it, man. But check out this, man. The boy Iguodala is gonna bring my opponent within 3. Get the layup right there. I get the ball to LJ again, man. Just perfection. In that, it's just perfection in that pocket, man, like in that low post area, man. Right here, he kind of starts to foul me a lot. As you can see, I was just on the free throw line. He fouls me again. You can't blame him because he's trying to, stop the clock. And then trying to get within range. I'm up 4 right here. As you can see, I'm on the line with Dennis Scott. I'm going to try to make myself be up 5. He's very easy to shoot with. Right there, got an excellent release. Next shot right here. Look, that was slightly late, C+, and he still made it. So Dennis Scott is, without question, one of the easier people to shoot with on the game. As he knocks down the 3. Actually, he didn't knock that one. I thought that was the one he knocked down. But I get fouled again. Go to the line this time. Tyreek Evans, I can shoot free throws well with him. That's another thing I really like about Tyreek Evans. Even though after a while he's probably not going to be starting, but he is starting for now until I find somebody better, preferably a Kobe or or Paul George. But the one thing I just thought about the Jordan as this game was ending, man. Shout out to my opponent, man, for only losing by 9 points with the team that he's had. But now I'm thinking about Michael Jordan, and I just thought about the clutch factor. See, this is how your mind changes. You see how my mind changes. Thinking about maybe not starting Jordan, but maybe starting Paul George. But that clutch factor is key, in games, especially because I know there's gonna be games that's gonna be tight. So I know we're gonna see what we can do, man. But shout out to my opponent one more time, man. Much love, much respect. Player of the game, KYRIE Irving, man. I was a little kind of shocked that he got player of the game, but I didn't know his stats was like this: 15 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, 4 steals. I didn't know that was his stat lineup. But man, that's the little things that he do, and that's another reason why I kind of started him over Drazen Petrovic too, because he could do just a little bit more. And Drazen Petrovic is not the best passer, outstanding shooter, but not the best passer. Only thing about Petrovic that you see him right there not too long ago, he's not getting a lot of burns. So that's I might have to start substituting myself with KYRIE Irving, man. 8 points, 8 assists, almost had double. I might have to start substituting the substitute myself. I don't know, we'll see, man. But look at this, man. Larry Johnson getting 16.6 assists, man. He was key, man. He was 8 for 10 from the field. He was absolute key in this game. For some reason, he always gets more points than Marc Gasol. Marc Gasol doesn't score a lot, but he does do the little things pretty well, man. But shout out to my opponent once again, man. Shout out to y'all. You guys are the best subscribers on the planet, man. I hope you guys enjoy this. We are in the 7th seed, man. So hand clap for that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is your boy Launchpad 1412, and I'm out.